Hello everybody, sorry, off to a rough start here. We are on the main. We are doing affliction, believe it or not. I can't believe it, personally. I guess I should get in the Discord. Alright, I haven't done this fight since 2007. How do we do it?
You see boss. Make
Kill
sure
it? Left
tail
side
end,
whelps.
Yeah, make sure tail end and front face is not facing you.
Powerful,
And
powerful.
you're not in their swing area. And then you'd go pew pew.
Got it.
I want to see if anybody wants to do a 10-man with us. If there's waste of times in here. Do this awning with us.
But I'm wasting your time.
Oh, what if we summoned waste just in case a mage hat comes in?
Can we have him drop a table too?
You can do that if you summon me.
I'll think about it.
I will provide all these things.
And an int buff for everybody, yeah.
Oh, that costs extra. That's not part of the standard make package. You have to pay for the DLC.
Yes, my DK intellect.
Does one of our healers have I have like a 4700 a holy paladin.
My only tank is paladin.
I'm just sharing a weak word to my other account. Don't mind me.
And we don't even have Steven in this raid. How can I be Steven Biss without Steven?
Good question. Here, someone can have a focus magic too.
Huge.
Do we want to ask Guild about something?
I think everyone's in something. It looks like it's us and then 2 people in calling other than maybe Judith.
I know Judith already ran with mains earlier, right? Pretty sure.
Wait, doesn't Oomph have a tank? Does it suck less now?
I do not know, actually.
We can play Pokemon Go.
Chicken isn't in here.
Him on his lock.
Yes, but he's not in the Discord.
Got it, okay.
Okay, well, if we've got everyone here, why don't we, I guess, do this, and then we can
Yeah.
see about maybe grabbing somebody or whatever.
I'm going. 3, 2, 1.
Go, go.
Are we popping hero?
Yep. I was just letting him get into position first.
Blocks are gonna not want to be on the tail side.
That's my
Fresh
favorite
my
side.
memory. Getting fears in phase 3, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. I'll leave that off. Put Tremor down, yeah. Actually, DPS a little bit here.
It's like I'm back on my fucking row. Killing on.
Well, Lemon saved me.
That was really toxic right out of the D&D.
Admittedly, I wasn't the first, but then I
Oh,
figured.
Lemon's gonna be picked for Fireball pretty much the entire time.
Cool. I was like, well, if someone's gonna knock it once, I guess one more isn't gonna hurt.
There. Oh, here comes our ad. Lemon.
Yeah, give me at least something at least.
Where?
Lemon. Come
It's
get the
the
big
entrance.
Brian ad.
You probably want to go drag it right to Oni.
Be coming down soon, eh? Yeah. I'm not gonna have a. There we go. I'll have to try for the next one.
Dragging it.
Or I could just get cleaved. If the Ox is available.
You know, yeah, both are Draenei are in the same group at the moment.
Is she taunt? Like, I never know when I should do army.
It is tauntable, yes. But you can't taunt bosses as a DK, so. Army, so it's fine. In a fight like this, I mean, using it like right as it's coming down probably is fine because, you know, you're not be able to DPS the boss. Alternatively,
Well, I
I
was
guess you
thinking
could.
probably less. Oh, that's so
Isn't it-
rude.
It's not worth it to wait for Lust is Frost.
Like, if you're doing it during when you
double Warlock.
double Warlock and 2 Warlocks, so
I'm gonna need this pretty little bag here.
here we'll need if you want a 22 slot bag.
What about the sack of gems? What am I?
Needing that.
Pack of gems we just high rolled, so I guess since it's on group loot, throw a need on it if you want it.
And Lemon, that Oni head's probably one of your best shield or a noob tank trinkets.
That the purified Onyxia blood the parry and defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it doesn't have stam on it.
And for phase 3 and new,
Oh,
that makes it
okay.
really good.
Is that a good for you obsidian edged blade, coag?
I use one hands. I just greeted for because it looked cool.
Oh, for some reason I thought unholy.
Now they use 2 one-handers.
Oh,
He's playing Morbidity, so he uses 2 one-handers.
I'll make a port for you guys, so you don't have to run out.
Oh, no, only none of the Warlocks wanted this helmet.
I took one of them.
Yeah, I figured if nothing else, take it for just the looks.
Yeah.
Curse you winning the bag of gems.
check your bank and see if you
Okay.
had any more of that tank loot, coag.
I know I didn't have enough, and so I used a hybrid of some of my Furious PvP gear to do it, but
Well, everyone's gotten their food and all that, so I'm gonna kick waste out.
Oh man, like
Gold.
180 gold bag.
Safe travel.
Wait, 180. Oh, you mean the
Second
gem bag?
gems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair. I was gonna say, how are you valuing your 22 slot bag at 180 gold?
Oh no, 22 slot bag's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
It makes my my pack rat self happy.
I mean, that right there alone is worth going and doing Ani every week. Or, I guess twice a week, technically, if you're doing it in 25.
Yeah, eventually you'll get one.
But yeah, it'll be just like Sarth. Everyone will get it, especially double dipping.
How many badges do you get for that? 3?
I didn't look.
Seems like it. 3.
Yeah, 3 badges.
Oh wow, my druid still had a 14 slot bag in its bank.
Well, that's an upgrade, jeez. Okay, so it sounds like we're going the route of DK off tank and seeing if that works. And then, did we want to pick up like Headwoken or somebody?
so I need Loot sent me the calculator once. I've got 500 defense and 120 resilience right now.
Sounds kind of painful.
The Icy Touch thing gives me 53 more rating.
I mean, might be able to work out if like if Lemon does double time.
I mean, it's really only. What bosses do so off tank on a noob and one of the.
Twin Valks and
Depends on what we're doing heroic on. You'll probably have to tank on twin
The hardest, the
beast.
hardest hitting boss is in the first one, Gormok the Impaler.
Beast is probably all you'll have to tank if Lemon is good on Jiraxis, and then we pursue normal mode twins and Anoop.
I mean, hard mode twins is potentially possible tanking
We
wise.
could probably solo tank it too if we're careful with the cleave.
Oh no, Lemon get destroyed damage wise.
Is somebody a crafter or a blacksmith?
Yeah, Q
My
is.
rogue is a blacksmith.
And my alt is too.
What do I need for plate DPS or plate tanking boots from Old War?
5 Titan Steel bars and however
6
many orbs.
orbs.
6 orbs. I can take a quick look and see if there's 5 any orbs left in the bank. I've been selling them.
I've got 7.
Okay. So you're fine on orbs then.
Can we
Bought the
change
bars.
it to heroic?
Yep. That switch. Yep, there you go.
And nice, could you rearrange the
Yeah, I'll
Draenei
just-
buffs?
The Titan Steel bars and orbs, is that all I need?
Yep.
That's it. I give you assist, Q.
Can you make it on Qin or on the?
It's,
I'll hop
it's
over
on
to my rogue. I can craft the 245 chest as well, if that's in your budget.
Oh, I also picked up the bracers.
Yeah, I've got the for any of the casters, I've got the cloth bracers as well. Pattern.
Is there a Sons of Hodir shoulder enchant for tanking?
There is, but you probably want the one from Winter Grasp instead. It's Damn Resilience.
Oh no, you want no? It's not Winter
Oh,
Grasp.
it's,
It's Stormwind.
I'll probably get
Well,
the
Winter
Zyrus.
Grasp
EVP
sells it too,
shoulder.
don't they?
No, I don't. I think they sell an attack power resilience one.
I'll probably get the hood first. Not getting the chest at all. Hood and then leggings, I guess?
AFK for what?
Leggings are pretty good upgrade. Yeah, hood, leggings, and then it doesn't matter. Probably hands. But I want to try to keep the 2 set for
So, should we ask Guild then if anybody wants to come? Or have we not decided yet?
If you guys are down to try it, I'm down to try. I mean,
I want to keep the chest and the hands, I think. To keep the 2-piece for the 20% affliction damage.
It's the girthy.
I play Pokemon Go every day.
That also brings 2 battle reses, which could be
Go.
very profitable. I am at the blacksmith in Dalaran, Coag.
I get you. Get a.
I'm gonna try to find the shoulder enchant person here. On pour back.
It's the PvP vendor that sells the gems.
Yeah, I got him. Where are we at, Saki?
The blacksmith in Dalaran.
Okay, coming. I think you're zoned away.
Of course I am.
I'm standing on the anvil and I don't see you.
Okay, 2 violet holds it is.
So all I get out of here, I think, is
Oh shoot! My flight to ToC, I run into 2 titanium veins.
Are you going in the actual instance, Saki? Or?
Yep.
Yeah. You go in there and then you come out usually in the same layer.
You don't even have to do that because you'll zone into the same instance as me.
But you're not in our right. Oh, you are in the right group. Gotcha.
Yeah. Only problem though is the no lack of anvil.
Yeah, that's fine.
They haven't given us the portable anvil yet. Which expansion was that anyway?
I feel like it's soon.
yeah, that may have been Legion. I need Chalice of Benedictus.
Oh, no, it might have been Warlords actually.
That's it. Hit and haste. It's not bad. Dude, if I could get 3 more trophies from all these guys, dude, that'd be so sick.
Yep, back to the instance.
I feel like you should just layer directly into one of you two as a group, right? Like, come on.
Yeah, the game's been kind of weird recently.
No paladin sure is sad.
Oh, someone packing drums.
I can grab some.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I guess, did you happen to have drums on you?
What drums? Kings?
Yeah.
No, apparently the only drums in my bag, so I randomly have a TBC drum.
Oh man.
I'll grab a drumstick Kings though.
I got it, Lace. I'm right here.
Oh, you have? Okay, that's fine too.
Girthy trying to get in, by the way.
Oh, I thought I kicked my mage.
You did. It's just
Oh, Kasaki's warlock is. Yep. There you go. Problem solved. Because probably we were at capacity, so you needed me
well,
to.
we're not at capacity.
Well, we were technically at capacity, like in terms of like we had the 10
Yeah.
characters in here.
It'll try to fill you to a 40 man. Still.
Well, I thought like as long as someone who has assist is, it should just auto invite them.
Oh yeah, I have that power.
Yeah.
It's been.
Were you suggesting instead of inviting?
Oh no, I was telling him, hey, Girthy, add-on's working. You should just whisper ice invite.
Yeah, that would have worked. Yeah, because when you mentioned like groups, I was just like, I'm gonna have to get up in like 2 seconds, so like I'll just give you assist and let you mess with stuff. All right, let me wormhole my way over. We have someone with feasts or the ability to drop feasts, one of the two.
I don't know.
Because I can't drop feasts on this character, but I can certainly grab some feasts if someone can. Anyone have cooking levels?
This is an alt.
As I say, yeah, but I made sure that a couple of the alts I played more had the ability to drop feasts. This one was not on my radar. Looks like no feasts, so I guess people are on personal food tonight.
Grab me some personal food. Oh, you're already here.
I'm just going to the auction house to grab some. Do you want me to buy something?
Whatever Frosty K's want.
What do tanks want as food?
The same thing.
I was gonna say Frosty K's should have strength food, right? I'm trying to remember the name of it though.
It's Dragonfin something.
Yeah, Dragonfin fillet.
Oh, fillet, yeah, sounds right. The unmade one that came up, so I'm just searching for more items.
So would you use that over fish feast then?
I mean,
read what Fallen Crusader does.
Well, I know the rune, yeah. I mean, strength is always going to be better than attack power.
I mean, like on my warrior, the DPS difference is barely double digit, so I don't sweat it too much.
But I have both a cooldown and a proc that bases off strength.
I mean, at least you're not as crazy as Unholy DKs and their want for strength.
Yeah.
That's a little different. Okay, I've got a couple stacks of the strength food since Dark wants that, and one for Sin. And then I'm just going to grab something for myself. That'll be there.
Number 9s.
Oh, we're all out of that?
I'll have a liter of cola.
Oh, I bet you will. And since it's the dollar at auction house, someone has a mailbox right next to the auctioneer. Very kind of them.
I play Pokemon Go.
Do you need a summon get collect?
I play Pokemon
No, I'm trying to get glyphs and stuff real quick.
I'm totally consuming the just perfect food. Yeah, just don't mind the transformations.
Oh, I thought the two Boomkins had the exact same gear score. I was like, that's funny.
I mean, we're kind of close.
Pretty damn close. Switch the last two numbers and you're good.
I'm just gonna repair, then I'll take that summon. Unlike World War, there's no handy repair person just inside.
Uh-oh, I'm getting a pollen warning for tomorrow.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go take my drugs now. I'm gonna be out in 2 hours, so I guess.
Thanks for the food.
Once he gets here. Let's roll in.
I'm trying to relog to send myself some gold to finish stuff, but it's going very slowly.
Oh no, our second tank locked out of the game. Which actually is a possibility I shouldn't joke about.
I've had the issue since last night, so here's hoping that
It's
doesn't.
okay, we'll just have 2 Boomkin bears,
Okay.
and that'll cover it, right?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, which build is girthy anyway? Okay, the AoE one. Oh.
Who's getting them out? Damn.
Girthy taking an interesting one.
Oh.
You don't have Gale Winds, but you got Alkin Frenzy. And I really need to switch up my Moon Glow over to improve Moonfire. I've been meaning to do that.
I just took I didn't take Gale Winds because there's not a lot of AoE in this. Like, there's no trash.
Yeah. Oh, what you'd usually take is Brambles. Buff your tree ends damage.
Oh, that's fair.
Also giving the tank more threat by giving them super thorns. But yeah, I've been meaning like all last phase to switch to improved Moonfire. I just haven't gotten around to it.
That's pretty nice with the relic.
Yeah. It's also pretty nice considering the change suggestion to whichever one was
Keems, why are you
With
so
the
quiet?
Starfire.
It's creepy.
Keems lives with a muzzle on most of the time, and he only takes it off for raid nights.
That's an interesting theory you got there.
It's so he can pent up all the comments.
I was gonna say the opposite. He muzzles himself for raids.
Pokemon Go every day. I play Pokemon Go.
Alright, we're almost there. I just gotta change one of my runes on my weapon and we should be good.
Nice.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just under. I'm at 525, but I also have some resilience. So hopefully it's enough.
That's pretty good.
I mean, that's as good as we're gonna get.
Resilience,
Let's get this started.
Let me get my stuff on the right action
Yeah,
bars
like,
and
you
whatnot.
can't really taste the olive oil too much at all. And it like really thickened up too.
You might have to kind of like babysit me and tell me what to do.
Oh, Lemon, it's gonna be probably gonna need you to survive 4 stacks. At the 4 stack mark, you probably need to shield wall.
Alright.
And with Coeg's gear, you might have to taunt as soon as your stacks fall off.
Sounds about right.
And note, you will probably need to push Demo Shout.
Like every time in the past I try to press it, like nothing happens.
It's because usually there's
Prop paladin.
yeah, prop paladins, like their auto attack or their just general attacks can put a improved Demo Shout debuff on things. So you have to kind of like track it to really know if you can press Demo Shout or not. It was really funny early in Ulduar when they stacked.
In the beginning I just kept thinking like, how do these things resist it all the time?
Alright, well, we're not getting any younger here. I guess we're gonna give it a go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
let's get into position.
Well, if it doesn't work out, we just swap it to normal.
Was
and
there kings?
It's out.
Saki put it up.
Oh, okay, cool.
Those of you who survive the rigors of the Colosseum will join the Argent Crusade on its march to Ice Crown.
You know, Lemon, have you thrown your vigilance out?
Hailing from the deepest, darkest caverns of the
I put on Thought Wizard.
Gormak the Impaler.
Okay.
Battle on, heroes.
Who do I unholy frenzy? Who?
Probably.
Probably Sin.
Sinner,
Yeah.
5, 4,
Yeah, Sinner Keem's one of those.
2, 1.
fire.
Is it on you?
On me.
You need to come to me, good sir. What? You died?
Shield
or
volley.
what?
Just tell me when to taunt.
And taunt soon, now.
Girthy deep B-res him.
Should I just taunt him back now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
stacked
yeah.
on
Take it
him as
back.
well.
I did.
Just
Wait.
focus him down.
Which?
Acid Maw and Dreadscale. Enter the
Which
arena.
worm should I be on? Because I was in a group where they had melee on Dreadscale.
We want Acid Maw.
Everybody on acid.
Acid Maw. Yeah.
Are you tanking it? Okay.
I have no idea.
This is gonna be a wipe.
Yeah, we're gonna wipe.
Oh,
I should have just done a faster heal there. Chop him off. They still have the bleed on him.
Yeah, I died on Gormott because I had like when I had the snowbolt on me, I had like 1 health left when it died, and so then I portaled back out,
They fought valiantly.
and there's fire on my portal, and I just died instantly. I was like, oh shit.
Let us observe a moment of silence for our fallen heroes.
How long does the debuff last? The impale one?
Lasts for like 30 seconds.
Oh, that's long.
why is it asking me if I want to be saved to this instance?
So we've got attempts. So you can't basically like wipe and then go start another heroic at 50 attempts and then go
Right.
start another 50.
It seems silly for it to ask if you're already saved.
So, so Lemon's doing Dreadscale, and Koek has to tank the Acid Maw, right?
Coag should tank whichever one is stationary.
Yeah.
So Acid Maw for the
Yeah.
first time.
At the first one, yes.
Okay.
And then once we kill it, then we're thinking.
For the Dreadmaw, I just like Globulus him around.
Yep. And face him towards the wall.
So you'll just. Are you gonna take Dreadscale over here? Like,
I guess I'll run him away from the other worm, whatever circle that is.
and then Koag over here? I don't know, but I feel like we should talk about it.
So you don't have to move him super far. You should kind of just move him towards the gate so that you're not running super far from everybody else.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
you can literally do this. Like when he comes out, you tank him, you move him, you tank him, you move him, you tank him, you move him. You get to the gate and then you just turn around and come back.
The pools will disappear.
It shouldn't
Over
be
time,
up
yeah.
long enough. They don't go. It's not like Grobulus where they go out like every 20-ish seconds. It takes a while. We actually had on our last 10-man, we had a Warlock tank Acid Maw, and not a tank, but
Yeah, I forget that's always an option.
we're 2 tanking this regardless, so
Yeah, we don't really have the option.
It's mainly an option due to if one tank has
They can bubble
Tail.
off stacks and stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
Alright, let's go. Lemon, let me know when your shield wall wears off, and I'll pain suppress you on your first
From
boss.
the deepest, darkest
Okay.
caverns of the storm peaks, Gormak the Impaler. Battle on, heroes.
Should I hold the boss for that pain suppression duration, or just get it taunted off?
It's mostly so that that fifth one doesn't kill
4,
you.
3,
Okay.
Coag should taunt after that fourth one is applied. You shouldn't take a fifth stack.
silence. I can't cast that. That's still recharging. That ability isn't ready. I can't cast that.
It's on somebody.
I can't.
Yeah, it stuns you when you first get it, so you can't run in immediately.
Silence.
Oh, for some reason, like, it doesn't tell me who it's on.
It just says unknown, I think, right?
And like one time it told me it was lemon, and I was like, well, that's not right.
Got shield wall gone.
That's still recharging.
Oh, I taunted early. There we go.
It's on me.
Not ready yet. Silence. I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready. That spell isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Taunting it back.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
And I've got a kobold moving.
Just DPS him down.
Hail yourselves, heroes, for the
That's
twin
still
terrors
Sorry, I
recharging.
couldn't
acid maw
kill
and
them.
red
Spell
scale.
isn't ready yet.
Enter the arena.
Burn this thing off.
5, 4, that's still recharging. 2, 1. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that. Not ready yet. That's still recharging.
Move to him, Lemon.
Thank you.
Move to him, Lemon.
That's still recharging. I can't
If I was DPSing, I'd move closer. It's just run out let everyone die.
No, don't run away. Don't run
Another
away.
one. Move to him.
that spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, I have acid mod. Holy shit.
Right.
Thank you, stream.
That ability isn't ready yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that. That's still recharging. That ability isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet. I don't have a target. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Can we use our battle res get Kings up?
That's still recharging.
I need the replenishment.
Not ready yet.
Oh, yes, the frontal cone, I forgot.
Yeah,
That's
Is this because he's enraged now? That's why it's all hard.
Tragic.
Yep, he enrages after we kill the first one.
Yeah, it becomes kind of like a soft enrage as, you know, setting people on fire.
How is Lemon dying every time? Is it like we need to taunt sooner or CDs or what? He only has 2 debuffs.
I just have to remember, I'm here for badges.
Should I
That's all that
not
matters.
go up to like 4 stacks? Should I go like at 3? Get it tossed off?
If you don't, Coag will probably die.
I see.
He hits 3.
I mean, he's gonna hit 3 regardless.
Yeah, and
really
I can pop everything and survive the 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, you can also pop army to survive some of it too. Because army you can use just as a damage reduction CD.
Man, I thought we were gonna just clear this.
Although I think Stin was tanking Acid Maw that last chunk there.
Oh, I should have asked. Am I always tanking the mobile one? Or am I taking the Dread Maw?
Yeah, we should have switched, I believe, when they went under.
Yes, you always have the mobile one.
Okay. That was my fault. Is the bleed physical and does armor reduce it?
Bleed's
It is physical. I don't know if armor does.
Armor won't reduce it.
So I have an armor giving trinket, so I'm wondering if that would help.
We'll just swap at 3. Call it good.
Should I hold shield wall then for the when the guy's enraged?
For when he's enraged and mobile. Yeah, save it for that. He hit you for about 15k 3 times in 2 seconds and it killed you. Alright, let's party.
Hailing from the deepest, darkest caverns of the Storm Peaks, Gormak the Impaler. Battle on, heroes.
Five,
Focus.
4, 3, 2, 1. That spell isn't ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. Silence you. That ability isn't ready yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. Silence.
Okay,
I'm
the
at
taunt.
3.
Not ready yet. I can't do that yet. That's still recharging. That spell is charging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. Silence. I can't.
Taunting.
Not ready yet. That spell isn't ready yet. Silence. That's still recharging.
Heal yourselves, heroes, for the
That's
Twin
still
Terrors,
recharging. I
Acid
can't
Maw
cast
and
that.
Dread Scale. Enter the arena.
That spell isn't ready yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Actually, Lester.
That
Oh,
Not ready yet.
they're usually less. Okay, never mind.
This is where we normally last.
I need you to move to me, Lemon. I have the. It's dead.
Rest him quick.
That ability isn't ready.
I can't move either.
Not ready yet.
It's a wipe.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready.
Do either healers have a tank? Or, I mean, I'm not well geared, so I mean, like any tank, because I can kill on the Holy Paladin, which might help for the big tank damage.
Tragic. They fought valiantly.
If I just do squish.
North Ren tried.
You just get murdered. I cannot keep you alive.
That's why I was wondering if I just. I mean, I was spam healing, but maybe it was
Did
just
you
choices.
you keeping Demo Shout and Thunderclap up?
Mostly. That time I got hit for a whole bunch of fire damage.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's the breath.
Yeah, you have big chunky stam trinkets.
I mean, I can look to see exactly how bad my paladins is, but it may not be much better than
Just-
what you're.
Swap it to normal for this fight. And move on.
Yeah, and then we just move on because you don't want to. We've already started fairly late tonight, so.
The only stam trinket is the blue, the essence of Gossamer.
So trying to switch, it's just great. Oh, there it goes. It was a cooldown period where I wouldn't let me switch.
WOTLK.
Is the fire something like the Paladin aura would help a lot with? If we had a Paladin.
Yeah.
To get closer.
I suppose fire resistance totem probably would have too.
It's fine. We'll just do it on normal. We'll move on.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid losing Mana Spring, but might have been better. Again, yeah, we'll do this, be done, and go to the next one.
Would it be?
Hailing from the deepest, darkest caverns of the Storm Peaks,
Would what be what?
Gormak the Impaler. Battle on, heroes.
Would it be better to just focus on getting the 2 trophies from the chest if we keep the attempts up?
5,
We can't. You have to do it all on heroic to get
1.
the chest.
Oh.
That ability isn't ready. Silence soon. I can't trust that. Not ready yet.
Vassals, dude.
That spell isn't ready. That's still recharging. Silence soon. That spell isn't ready.
Taunting.
That's still recharging. I can silence that.
Got a kobold on.
Got 2.
Acid Maw and
Pick these up.
Scale. Enter the arena.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not ready. Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready. Not ready yet. That's still recharging.
Spread out.
I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet.
Itself freezes with
It is. I didn't see the.
Anything special on this guy?
kill
And I've
Just
tanked him
tank
over
him
in
up
this.
against the wall.
He stuns you, so be ready for that.
That spell isn't ready yet.
And you kind of want to angle him so he's right sides to a wall.
I'm stunned.
I can't cast that yet.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep. We're somewhat spread out, so.
That ability isn't ready yet. That spell isn't ready.
What is the angle to the wall for?
That skill recharges.
So that the melee don't get knocked back, they get knocked into the wall.
Not ready yet.
Get out of the middle.
Out of range. It's too far away. I can't cast that yet. It's still recharging. I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
The monstrous menagerie has been vanquished.
No, what? Teams didn't need them? Oh wait, expertise boots, right? It's like boots I would have
Okay,
picked up
let's
on
go
my warrior.
back to heroic
I have
for
to work for this
Draxus.
one, yeah.
And probably faction champs too.
I've got to wait another 20 seconds before I can switch.
So Lemon will be on the boss. Coag, pick up ads. Just make sure we have good switches, and we should be okay.
Definitely one to be purging. You can do that in some way, since we don't have a mage.
Lemon, you'll passively be purging stuff with shield slam.
Alright. Should I like hold off on shield slam and like
Nah,
start off?
your normal rotation, it's gonna come up plenty of times.
Yeah, and we'll have, like Fell Puppy can purge, and I can purge a little bit too while I'm healing.
Yep, just make sure the fell puppy's turned on.
Do I need to do any special facing or moving? Just tank him in place.
Just tank. I don't think there's anything special you need to do. Alright, let's see.
You want to move Draxus onto the portals and stuff.
For a cleave?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we can pull off Twid's thought, then sure.
If not, whatever. I get it. It's just the first week.
Yeah.
It's the first week with our ults.
And ult's
Yeah.
first week too. Okay, so let's start this up.
My Ulduar max ult.
We've got like 90 seconds before we do this.
Well, Lemon, you just run some heroic pluses, pick up the 10-man shoulder token from somewhere.
Does anybody have loot on Ice Hall?
Nah, he needs to be skinned.
He'll disappear on his own, soon-ish, but
It'll probably be the middle of Twin Valks when he despawns.
that bad because
This is depressing me.
Yeah, well.
I will begin the ritual of summoning.
if we need to, we can tank him slightly off so it's not like inside Ice Hall's body. Oh, I guess he will be tall enough.
Yeah, Drax.
I mean, if you tank
tall.
him inside Ice Hall's body, I mean, I guess you can if you want, but I won't be able to see shit.
You just gotta pay attention to your debuff window.
Where are you tanking him?
I don't know,
Right there?
right here, I guess.
Okay.
And if one of the tanks stands like in between his legs, that's where he's gonna smack first.
We'll
Are
see.
we lusting off the rip? Or on the first portal?
First portal.
4, 3, 2, 1.
With only 10 man, do we have to move out with the debuff?
Yes.
Yep.
Just make sure you don't run too far. Healers are towards the middle. I currently don't have range on thought.
Bam.
Well, shoot.
Pretty easy to dispel that.
Heal yourself.
Yep. I don't have range IQ.
I got it.
That ability isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't do that. Not ready yet.
Volcano soon.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Get me?
Yeah.
Kill the volcano.
Move him on the vote.
If volcano, then clean up the ads.
I can't do that yet. It's too far away. I can't pass that yet.
Empower.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet.
I'm not sure I can
I
it.
can't pass that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't pass that yet. That spell isn't ready.
Kill the portal and then kill Draxus. Don't worry about the other.
Empower.
I can't pass that yet.
Where's our road?
While unfortunate, should be a lesson.
Good Boomkin belt.
I feel so bad.
Wait, what kills you thought? I was looking at loot.
I had debuff.
I didn't realize one came out right at the last minute.
Like, yeah, literally as he died.
This is the confidence booster boss.
Yeah, get your res.
Thanks, Coag.
The flames hurt, but it's worth it.
Compose yourselves. There is no conspiracy at play here. The warlock acted on his own volition, outside of influences from the Alliance. The tournament must go on.
So is there reason to stay in tank spec for this?
Not really as blood, no.
Good DPS.
Prot Warrior brings a ton of utility that we can keep.
Yeah,
but
if you got like a lot of stuns and CC-ish things, then yeah, Could say there's a reason, but
Yeah, Lemon just follows people around, stunning them.
I like stun and hamstring and shockwave randomly interrupt or whatever.
Yeah,
Can I start?
Yeah, we
first?
more.
Be annoying.
Yeah, go ahead. We more or less just stick Lemon on a melee and let him have fun.
yeah, Lemon, you just keep disarming stuff. You can also intervene is really powerful.
Only by defeating them will you be deemed
You just
worthy.
intervene the person that the melee is
Do
targeting.
you want me doing anything? I don't.
I mean, locks
We'll
can pretty much do the whole, pick a target and keep it chain feared.
I guess I just kill
We've
Skull.
got Enhanced Shaman, Holy Priest, Mage, Rusted Trooper, Warlock.
I will allow it.
Oh wow, they got so many healers.
They get 2
Yeah.
on 10 men.
They get 2.
Okay, who
Always
do you
healing.
want me to fear? Just
Fear, banish the tree,
Yep.
kill the Enhancement Shaman, then kill the Holy Priest. We'll go from there.
Do I just stick on the rogue then?
Can you put an X on the Holy Priest, please?
And we can just grip out the enhanced shaman to start and work on him.
Oh
can
my
double-
god, that's
we can
me.
double
You can double grip. Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, I can grip first, and you just stand back and grip after.
But you want to do it almost instantaneously, otherwise they'll be immune.
Okay.
So I guess as soon as you see him grip,
No-
and
no
you're in
pressure.
range-
No
well, put it this
pressure.
way, if you're standing
Just
outside
spam-
of grip range,
Stand
and
where
just-
you want to be and just spam grip,
Yeah, seems about right.
which should be about here-ish.
So Coag, after
Where?
you
Oh.
grip, if you want to sit on X.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'll keep Earthbind down, I guess, for this.
Oh, and is there a thing that I should spam Cyclone on?
Whatever you want.
Probably
mean,
something
rogue.
that's killing
Pick something
somebody.
that's not on DR. It's probably going to be the Warlock or the Mage. Rogue should be fairly well locked down, but if you see it running around, it's probably
Yeah, if it's
hard
running
to-
Yeah,
around.
I'll just on pull, start with an entangling roots on it or something. Make it pop its trinket.
And then go from there.
Okay, we ready?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
get
let's
going.
do it time down.
Yeah, do a countdown.
Am I charging in shockwave fearing?
Fear,
Yeah.
and then fear first.
5,
Like, charge the tree and fear.
3, 2, 1. That's still recharging.
We should hero too, right?
I did.
Yep.
Did the moment we started. Maybe I should have put Tremor instead of Earthbind, but I don't know.
Dispelled a UA and it killed me.
oh,
Wait, he's not dead? Weird.
Drop my outside here.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I'm not gonna help you because you're not in my group.
Kill Skull, please.
Something's getting heals off.
I've got.
That's still recharging.
I'm trying to purge the hots, but
Past that yet.
trees DR'd.
Do some purging myself.
That ability isn't ready yet.
okay, kill X and then we'll kill the tree.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Rogue just really likes.
Still recharging.
After the tree, we'll kill the rogue.
I can past that yet. That's still recharging.
Block is DR'd.
Kill the rogue.
Pick a different target.
I can't past that yet.
It's because we've killed some stuff. Feels like I'm more of a dispel bot right now as opposed to.
Yeah, I don't want to dispel though. That UA killed me last time.
I don't think I can dispel UA as the shaman, right?
You
The
cannot.
next
Yeah, so
mage.
I haven't seen it
Just
pop.
pick something. It doesn't really matter at this point. Whatever you're close to.
Yeah, looks like most people are on the block here, so.
I can't pass that yet. That's still recharging.
Did I get a dispel?
I'm not gonna dispel with the lockup unless it's you.
I just spelled everything that like I
Mass
can.
spell
MD.
around. Oh yeah, Lemon, you pick up the Shatter Glyph yet? Shatter Throw?
Shallow and tragic victory.
Oh no, I forgot about
We
that.
are weaker as a whole from the losses suffered today.
You know, some fancy boots.
Nice little boots. Decent
This
trinket.
had trinket and upgrade to people.
It was for my
Let me
mage,
see.
but it may not be for warlock.
Yeah, probably not.
Wouldn't
Maybe
be
really
surprised if it was for either Earthy or me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for me it was like
definitely
100 DPS increase, but I was also on the Eye of the
And hey,
Broodmother.
it's the tanking bracers again.
You have those Qin or the
Yeah.
bracers?
Picked them up yesterday.
Okay. This Greed Frost like that on the stuff.
Oh man, I just greeted because I was.
Hey, 1 sec before we start the next one.
I just know because like of how bad my Ellie set is that anything's gonna be an upgrade. But I don't want to take it from anyone that would use it.
Bot bust from.
Well, it looks like almost everyone thought it was an off-spec read. Ooh, but although those sandals probably should go someplace.
Yeah,
I'm just rolling greed on everything, so I assume you don't have a DE.
No, we do. I imagine the sandals are an upgrade for maybe even Girthy or me. Probably Misha.
I don't know, I'm just training it to you then. Mr. Officer who can DE.
Oh, acid mob boots. You sure you
Okay.
didn't need these?
I'll
Oh, you
always
got
start
Dial
up
Bond,
the
don't you?
Only by working
Valkyrie
together
thing
will
at
you
least.
overcome the final challenge. From the depths of
We're gonna do the
underground
same thing
comes
before,
forth
just
the Age's most
top right hand
powerful
corner
tenants.
for grouping.
Fearsome Valkyr, winged
Yeah.
harbingers of the Lich King.
You repair right up front.
Yeah.
There's a place to repair here, but it's not like
It's
right outside.
kind of like right over here.
Okay, I won't worry
You
about
can
it.
see where I'm pinging. It's by the engineering and the blacksmith trainers.
Okay, so who's soaking?
Keems and I can.
Looks like King's is.
Yeah, I was gonna say Hunter and a healer on us. I think is the best pairing. And Disc is a little more mobile.
You basically just do a triangle. Tank will get front, and then you guys pick a side.
What is the special stuff I'm doing?
Tanking
Which one are you tanking?
Lightbane as dark.
I'll go dark. I'm just a snapshot.
So do we need to save Lust for like the wrong color burn interrupt?
I would.
Or...
We're gonna need to change for it and probably pop Lust.
Okay. Yeah.
So if I'm dark and if Lightbane does the super explosion thing, am I gonna switch to light, take it, and then go get a purple thing, or do I just shield wall through
No,
it?
you
No, you
don't
have to
change the
cooldown.
entire time.
Yeah, you'll never change.
Yeah, just when the opposite color thing is going on, the vortex or whatever, that's when you shield wall. And you will probably want to cycle some of your CDs.
Just throughout the fight normally?
Yeah. Just saves shield wall for the vortex. And if you're bored, try to get Sunders up on the other boss when you have a good enough threat lead.
So Saki can take back right, Kings can take back left, and then Lemon gets the front ones.
I don't think I'm soaking.
Or Coag, sorry. Whatever the tank is on the dark boss.
Coag, you'll want to stand, or Lemon, you'll want to stand a little closer into the boss. Coag will want to stand a little further. That way Lemon doesn't take the full brunt of them.
Sounds like we have everything worked out.
As good as it's gonna get.
Alright, everyone's got their colors. Everyone's yep. Alright, then let's get a pull timer and then move in position.
Oh, you only gave assist to me.
Oh. There you go. Other tanks have assist. We had pull timers all night, so I wasn't thinking about it.
Are we lusting?
We're gonna
First
lust when we get the wrong
shield.
shield.
We will
So-
lust on Dark Shield.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In the name of our Dark Master, for the Lich King,
Stack up real tight.
you will die.
And you want to try to make the bosses look like one boss?
My Pat Painter.
Try to stack on me a little tighter.
Attack shadow.
Should be lusting here.
Needed that interrupt.
No, not what interrupt. What interrupt?
Once you
Kick
pop the
F.
shield, you have to kick it.
Yeah.
In measure, and found one.
Let's go ahead and wipe.
I didn't see anything.
So you saw
It was on the
cons-
black boss.
The black boss that
Well,
They
yeah, that's the
start-
one I was on.
right. So
They
you saw
start,
10-second
they
channel.
start casting, and that's what the timer is for. So it's like they put a shield up and they start instantly casting, and they
And then
finish the
it's-
cast, you lose.
Right. So as soon as the shield breaks, you just interrupt.
Repair real fast.
Where's our repair guy?
It's on the northwest side. It's by the engineer and the blacksmith trainer.
Yeah, it's just past the dungeon entrance.
I'm just gonna take a second to mail myself over some repair bots to make it easy.
Lemon, what's your DPS specs, Boots?
There we go. If you need to repair.
Aren't like Weekora's account wide?
Kind of.
Unless you have them set to only load on a certain character or class.
Restart therapy.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, might as well.
Let the games begin!
Yeah, I'll pay closer attention, get a hero off faster, and then you burn, get that intro.
Does it always start on the shield side? Does it always go shield then?
Nope.
AoE?
No.
Random, completely random. I mean, what you can know is you're not going to get the same one twice in a row. So,
Well, you can, but you
Can
just
you
are
really?
not going. Yeah, if it's the fourth one, and then it can be the first one.
oh, sure. But I mean, like, generally speaking, you're not going to go from, dark healed into dark heal into.
You will see everyone once
Right, so you can
before
rule
you
out.
get a
Okay.
repeat.
Cool talk.
Yeah, you're right. I wasn't thinking fourth into first, so yeah. In that, I would hope the fight isn't lasting long enough that you go to a fifth ability, though.
All right, get a buff. Let's go.
Let's get this going.
Quinn, you need a buff.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have a buff.
Oh, hey, nice. You run faster while you have it.
Yeah, the most important buff of all. And since Quinn has a triangle, we just all stack up super tight on him.
Yep.
5, 4,
Get inside my fur.
2, 1.
In the name of our dark master, for the Lich King, you
Lemon, you do a little.
That should go in 5.
Switch. Right?
The other one, yep. That shield.
The shield still has a bunch of health, right?
Interrupt
Yep.
it.
I got it, but it died on the reincarnate. Oh.
What?
Need to get Kings up.
Oh no. Here's my DPS.
DPS. That shield. Should be easy.
Okay, because this is telling me the shield still has 900k on it, so
Yep.
I don't.
Fine, we'll worry about it later.
I don't.
been measured and found wanting. Been measured and found wanting.
Like, I hear what you're saying, Sid, but just like mid-fight isn't the time to talk about it. That's all.
I don't understand. I don't understand when to kick. I have Saki telling me when the shield reaches.
If you have base UI, the thing goes from uninterruptible to interruptible. That's when you interrupt.
Okay.
Should we just try regular? So
Because I don't.
If you have a special UI, I imagine it probably makes it look even more confusing.
I just don't understand because I'm being told when the shield thing runs out, I need to kick it, but then it never runs out ever. I don't.
So
your
got it.
UI is probably just bad for it.
It's Fuji's. I just loaded Fuji's for this fight.
Damn it, Crankley! Why'd you spend money on this?
Yeah, if you just look at the debuffs
turn
on
it
the
off?
actual boss, it'll show it go away when it's
Cool.
gone.
I don't fucking know. I don't. So I guess maybe you can interrupt it. I don't fucking know.
I mean, I think I did interrupt it the first time. Actually, both times. I was just waiting to watch it. I mean, the weaker worked on my end, but I don't know why it...
Because I can see the countdown for the cast.
Yeah, I mean, you can always just use the visual aid of... You can see the big glowing shield on them, and when the big glowing shield goes away, then you can interrupt.
Yeah, that doesn't really work for me. Everything's a big glowing shield when you're sitting in melee with, like,
for me,
5 casters. I don't...
For me, it's just it goes from not interruptible cast bar to interruptible cast bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't paying attention the first time, but probably because I wasn't targeted. But since I was targeted on the white one, as I was healing, it just said, this much shield left, and then it went to 0, and I could interrupt, which was a lot faster on the second time. The first time was pretty close. But yeah, I would say we could give it at least one more try, because overall it didn't seem that bad.
Yeah, towards the end, I think it was just Soaker died, so we all died.
Yeah, and I died the one time, so it took me a little bit to catch up. I don't know if I ate a bad one or what.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In the name of our Dark Master, for the Lich King, you will die. In measure, I found wanting.
DPS. Good job. Time.
Oh no.
Switch to light vortex. Just go back, switch back. Get better us on Kugyo. Just finish it. It's 2%. Good job.
Holy shit. Thank you. That helped a lot when you said about the cast bar.
What are we doing on Crusader or just passing?
If the orbs will put them in the bank. Right now I'm waiting to see on request, but right now for mains,
Why is he
I'm
just
shelling
need
out
roll?
half the orbs. Yeah, I'll need to roll. Let's grab it. But right now outside of Headwoken, there hasn't been much interest from mains, so I may come Tuesday just open it up to full value for people that are going to use it and craft it. I just wanted to make sure we weren't going to get flooded on requests first.
Well, thanks for trying that one heroic for me. I like the opportunity at the chance.
Definitely going to go to normal for a noob, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
What, you mean we're not going to try it? I'm kidding. I don't want to try it.
I get to practice figuring out how to look at the thingies.
How to grip things down?
Yeah, yeah, because I guess like some people complain they're kind of hard to see.
Are we cool if I break the floor?
Yeah, go for it.
A mighty blow has been dealt to the
Yeah, like
king.
nice long RP session.
You have proven yourselves as able-bodied champions.
Well, you were slightly off. I think it took till after Twins or close to that for Icefall to go away.
Like, good grief! Like,
He was there
gotta
for
hang out
forever.
with this fool the whole time.
Also, does somebody have like Grey Loot on Duraxis? Because I'm really curious why he never went away.
I want to skin him. Get some fell leather.
Arthas, you are hopelessly outnumbered. Lay down Frostmourne, and I will grant you a just death.
The Nerubians built an empire beneath the frozen wastes of Northrend. An empire that you so foolishly built your structures upon. My empire. The souls of your fallen champions will be mine. Fordring.
Okay, sounds like we'll get everybody then.
Our guests have arrived, just as the master promised.
So with us doing normal, we get unlimited ice. Just don't go too crazy with it.
Am I taking just the boss, or do I take like an ad or something also?
Koa can get the ad.
There's only two in regular,
one.
correct?
There's
Oh,
one, 'cause
only
it's normal.
one.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
man.
10 man.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
in
there's
10-man
two,
heroic, there's two.
but it's for yeah. So just one and one interrupt on it, so should be nice and easy. Okay, everyone's down here. Everyone's got buffs.
We don't have an MS, do we? I don't think it'll
believe
matter.
So.
Like a normal.
No, a normal shouldn't be a big deal.
Maybe Keems probably has aim shot, right?
Beast Mastery? I don't think so.
Yeah, he's got aim shot.
Does he? Oh, he's survival. I didn't know. I didn't know he switched. I'm used to him just being Beast Mastery.
I think he's been survival the whole time.
No, I know,
He's
but I
been-
mean,
he's been survival since phase 1. What are you talking about?
yeah, I don't believe that
Has
for
he
a
been
minute.
survival since he got multi-fursuit?
You ready? And pull timer up.
Because I'm tired. It's been a long day whooping Anda's butt on Mario Kart.
Such hard work.
3, 2.
This place will serve as your tomb.
I can't pass
Somebody hit one of the ice things.
that. I can't do
And then DPS it.
Yeah, how do you target them? Gee.
Well, now you know what they were talking about. Oh, that's more.
You have target what? The floating ice thing?
They're talking about the ice patches, yeah.
You have to like be wide. His hitbox is very big and annoying.
You doing the heavy lifting, or is there just not much to heal here, Saki?
It's not popping shields, so.
That's why. Just like looking at this, I'm like, what's thing to do? Oh, I should have just popped hero from the start. We could have probably just pushed. Oh well.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it's normal. Like I bet you could have. We'll just have one submerge phase.
It's good for people to practice.
Actually, we might not even have had a submerge phase. Even way we're almost at 30% anyway. Before the.
Gotta move them. Come in.
Yep, he went down right at 30%. Oh well. Spread out. Bring down something in the back.
Does he still take damage when he's underneath if he's dotted?
I believe so. I always try to refresh
Will he
living
come
bomb
back
and
up?
stuff.
No, he shouldn't.
Like razor scale, you know?
I don't think so, no.
You guys love your ice patches.
Yeah, as I said, don't go too crazy on it, but
It doesn't matter.
it matters because
normal,
if they
we can do
add,
later.
could take like a million years to get there if he has to run through like 5 ice patches. That's the only reason.
Gonna kill it, though, so it's not really gonna matter.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess the only concern was just the whole, like, alright, it took so long to get there, then it does the cast and then no one can interrupt it, sort of thing, but... There he is, scoop up. I'll be here in a second.
I still move him to the ice.
Nope, you don't have to, no.
Yeah, you should, as soon as we get an ad, we'll want it.
Oh, okay.
sure,
There's
yeah.
literally ice right here.
Coact on.
Ow? Is there B-res?
Yeah, that helmet looks like just a carbon copy of my tier.
So the main thing I forgot there is like 10 seconds before he submerges, I should run him off to the side.
Yep.
Yes. Well, not the worst thing for a last minute thrown together run.
Yep.
Got my
Thanks for
badges.
Yeah, you got your badges on your main. That's a big thing I wanted to get.
That's all I wanted.
Glad we survived my tanking somewhat.
Yeah, badges, a pattern that you can add to the guild bank for like 3k.
Yeah, I thought it was like 2.5 or something. Yeah, I'll throw the.
Someone got some nice boots.
I got a fun little LA thing for off spec.
So in terms of me like dying all the time, am I like too low or do I need to like gear a little differently?
You probably are just lacking the stamp trinkets. One thing you can do is you can spam the ToC normal mode dungeon. There's a pretty sweet 200 item level trinket that our tanks would have gone for if they had really bad trinket luck for the rest of Ulduar.
ToC normal, not even heroic.
Yeah, just normal. You can spam it until you get it.
Which one is it? The Black Heart? Is that the one we're talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. It's got a good chunk of stam on it, and the proc isn't half bad.
So I'd go for that and then Royal Seal of King Lane if I can get that on my heroic
that's
plus.
just doing it's just doing heroic plus ToC, the same dungeon.
Which one can you tank on, Quinn?
My warrior.
Okay, so what can you bring something else to this run or what?
I
need a tank next time.
I mean, there's probably a ton of people that could run a first run.
Ando, you want to get on? You can get on your DK and heal the next one.
I can ret, it's fine.
Ornament, you can ret.
Good day to you.
Having super sweet healer on the run is good.
I'm gonna see if this group ever ended up completing the run.
No, you heal and she'll go on DK. That way she can heal the next one.
Pawning Lando off on a different tank again.
I want. It'd be nice to have 2-geared tanks or 2-geared healers. Easy. What's the shtick with this thing?
Essentially, you have a holy hand grenade for super A bombs.
So you can kill a limited amount of them, one per person.
Yeah, it just instantly kills them.
And you get like a DPS buff when you kill them for like 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
Yeah, you barely notice it.
Yeah, I mean, it's something. So it's...
Where do you get that holy hand grenade thing?
When you channel the thing to turn it into beta or whatever, it'll be on the left-hand side. The box will spawn.
I think I logged that, right?
Yeah, Lemon, another thing you really need to upgrade is just your shoulders. Oh, and and the PvP shoulder enchant. The 30 stam, 15 resilience.
I parsed 95 on Northern
pretty
Beast,
good.
but
just because it's 30
not Twin Dogs.
stam's king.
I'm actually gonna see if these guys finish this dungeon. Do the ads despawn?
Which ads?
Just ads?
I
Just
think,
mobs?
I think when you caster guide, they do, right? They're there the whole time.
It should ask you when you walk in if you want to accept being saved.
Because I'm in here and it didn't do that. And it's showing, like, the saved add-on is showing 04. And I'm wondering if I can still do this daily.
Well, mount up and see what's there.
Looks like it might be done. Because there's no ads.
Wait, why can't we teleport?
Whoever was in here first picked the wrong option.
Powerful.
And since it's Keem's Hunter, he probably hasn't done the quest, so can't do the second option if you've never done the quest.
Dude, how do you have 5,500 gear score? That's insane.
Don't inspect me, bro.
Valenier.
I'll be 5,600 Monday.
Hey, go to officer. Can you drag me up to officer real quick?
Yeah.
Watch your tone with me, boy. You may be the prince, but I'm still your superior as a
Nice drape there.
As if I could forget. Listen, Luther, there's something about the plague.
It's pretty drapey. It's a flex.
Oh no, we're too late. These people have all been infected. They may look fine now, but it's just a matter of time before they turn into the undead.
What?
This entire city must be purged.
How can you even consider that? There's got to be some other way.
Damn it, Luther. As your future king, I order you to purge this city.
You are not my king yet. Nor would I obey that command even if you were.
Then I must consider this an act of treason.
Treason? Lost your mind, Arthas.
Have I? Lord Uther, by By my right of succession and the sovereignty of my crown, I hereby relieve you of your command and suspend your paladins from service.
Arthas, you can't just...
It's done. Those of you who have the will to save this land, follow me. The rest of you, get out of my sight.
You've just crossed a terrible threshold, Arthas.
Jaina.
I'm sorry, Arthas. I can't watch you do this.
Take position here, and I will lead a small force inside Stratholme to begin the culling. We must contain and purge the infected for the sake of all of Lordaeron.
Alright, so what do we got to do? Do we have to grab anything, or...
Yeah, check supply crate back here. That's got the big bomb in it. Just don't use them all at one time. Call it out.
Everyone looks ready.
So we only get one each?
Remember, these people are all infected with the plague and will
And we
die
need
soon.
to use them to kill
We
the
must
very
purge
big
Stratholme to protect
zombies.
the remainder of Lordaeron from the scourge.
Assuming we only get... Is there
Let's go.
more crates, or are there only 5 zombies?
Couldn't tell you.
Alright, let's just go see how...
There's more zombies than there are crates, yeah.
Don't we have to start the Arthas shit?
It is.
Oh, we're still waiting.
Like, don't we have to talk to him?
I can only help you with a clean death.
Salutes, what you want to do is pull all the big guys immediately. Just chain them.
That was just
Then use one bomb to blow them all up.
Unfortunately,
Are
I
the
think
big
it's
guys
a single
part of,
target
like...
thing.
Are big guys part of the waves that spawn, or what?
No,
No,
they're just wandering around.
They just exist.
I just
That's
drag the wave around?
it. Yeah, you can.
I mean, you don't want to make a point to go to the big ones because you can skip a bunch of them.
Also, I did test, and you can't use like one holy hand grenade to blow multiple up. So
So it's not a grenade.
no, it's false advertisement.
These people die by my hand, then serve as your slaves in death.
What, you thought Blizzard was gonna be honest with you?
Come on.
Mal'Ganis will send out some of his Scourge minions to interfere with us. Those of you with the strongest steel and magic shall go forth and destroy them. I will lead the rest of my
Back
forces
to-
in purging Stratholme.
Oh yeah. Ice, did you transmute, Master?
I didn't. I've been bad. Tell you what, let me fix this, fix the recruiting post, and then I will
Oh, I see. Look at this.
look at that.
So I need to grab this guy?
Well, you don't. If it pulls, you just pull it with the stuff. It's essentially just a big zombie. If you can avoid pulling it, it's probably best. In before they added 5 of those zombies on top of Mal'Ganis or something.
So I just
Thankfully,
drag
they
this
didn't
guy. Should we try and skip him? What's the aggro in this thing?
You can actually go around some of them.
Yeah, roughly the normal zombies aggro radius.
Do they hit hard?
Eh. They hit hard enough that a DPS doesn't want to be tanking it. But I ended up tanking it quite often. The run I did with Crankley. Because I need...
I see what you're saying. You can't, like, fucking...
7 more.
Man, I actually really like the Violet Proto Drake.
Considering the amount of work you put in to get it, I'm glad you do.
Yeah, it's got a... It has a nice sort of lazy texture setup that works really well for it.
I actually don't have it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's basically just a normal Pro Drake that they slapped a purple overlay onto and called
I mean,
it good.
it still looks better than I expected it to, but maybe that's why.
I mean, it eventually looks worse, I think, in retail. Like, I think they made it like a hotter violet.
But here it doesn't look like that, so that's what matters.
Like, I like it. I would say I like it more than the 2 Nax Drakes that you can get. But I like the purple and then the purple mouth, so.
Sure.
Nah, the real chase mount for this phase is probably the Oni Drake.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, given enough time, Invincible will be everywhere too, so.
Oni will be the rare one.
Yep, Oni will probably be the rarest one.
I mean, I don't mind that, like, the what do you call it? The Yogg-head is more common, just because, like I said, I enjoy it just for what it is, not for the rarity.
Yeah, I don't mind that getting to everyone. I mean, honestly, my list of mounts that I want to acquire is just the 250 attempt mounts.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah, the ones that aren't available anymore in retail.
Ah, gotcha. They took it out after, like, Lich King or something?
They took it out, I think they took it out in Cata, but it was really hard to get in original retail for a lot of people.
Gotcha.
Like, you had to be in a very dedicated guild setting, and that wasn't very common. Or not as common given the population. In fact, I kind of remember back in the day not knowing that the 258 Tier 9 tokens existed until I randomly saw one in the middle of the ACC phase.
It's like, what is this?
I'm like, what? Oh, they had an upgraded version of that? That's still an upgrade for me.
I don't actually know if I was aware they existed or not. I don't really recall.
Like, I'm sure I saw it on the vendors, but I was like, oh, how do I get that?
Oh, the big guys don't respawn?
No.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, I mainly brought up the transmuting because I'm out of titanium plating.
Do I need to go run back and cleanse Ando before she turns into a zombie?
Can't you use the
She's got 30 seconds. She can holy water herself.
Yeah, just use holy water to cleanse you.
Why did Ando have to AFK?
She had a rat on her that was jumping on the table.
Did it at least pop tricks of the trade?
The rat?
Yeah.
Good question, ask her.
Bingo was misbehaving, so I put her in timeout in her scarf.
So did she pop tricks of the trade for you?
She tried.
I still can't believe the rogue self-adopted the rat term for themselves.
I definitely did not adopt that ever. So
yeah, so Simona's eventually just started adopting the Rat King term, even though he probably didn't know what Rat King meant.
Not having somebody cleanse really helpful.
You just have the holy water.
You use holy water. You should have tons of it. Unless you're not looting.
Well, I mean, even just off the initial one, it.
Yeah, true. The initial one is probably plenty. You're right.
That ability isn't ready. That's still recharging.
Man. God, my wife made me a sandwich like 2 hours ago and I forgot about it. It's sitting right there. Oh my god, it looks so good.
You are too late, champion of Lordaeron. The dead shall have their day. Ah, the entertainment has arrived. Your flesh betrays you.
I can't do that. Not ready yet. That's still recharging. That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet. I can't
The Master's plan.
Champions, meet me at the town hall at once. We must take the fight to Mal'Ganis.
Hey, I got the staff, 26 gold, thank god. I'm getting gold, dude. I'm playing this character. I'm doing my dailies. I'm getting actual gold. I don't believe it, man. It's crazy.
Follow me. I know the way through.
Hello.
Yes, I'm glad I could get to you before the plague. What is this sorcery?
That spell isn't ready yet.
Mal'Ganis appears to have more than Scourge in his arsenal. We should make haste.
Anybody ever play Warmane?
I never really did.
More vile sorcery. Be ready for anything. Let's move on. Watch your backs. They have us surrounded in this one.
On the mount.
Mal'Ganis is not making this easy.
I don't think so.
Probably not. Free badge though, right?
Yeah, free conquest, free two.
What's the extra gimmick on Utgard Keep for ++?
You get a fire buff that ticks you for percentage of health that goes away when you go to ice.
What else can he put in my way?
Prince Arthur's minute.
I can't
On
attack
this
that.
day, a
I can't
powerful
attack
darkness
that. I
has
can't
taken
attack
hold
that.
of your soul.
I can't attack
The
that.
death you
I
are
can't attack
destined
that.
to visit
I
upon
can't
others.
attack that. I
Will
can't
this
attack that
day.
target. I can't attack that. I
I
can't
do
attack
what I
that
must for
target.
Lordaeron. Neither your words nor your
I
actions
can't
will
attack
stop
that
me.
target. I can't attack that. I can't attack that target. I can't pass that. That ability isn't ready yet. I can't. That spell isn't ready yet. That still recharges. Not ready yet. I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet.
Ow. Plasma foil's cool.
The quickest path to Mal'Ganis lies behind that bookshelf ahead. This This will only take a moment. I'm relieved this secret passage still works. Order on will race sets me through here as quickly as possible. If the undead don't kill us, fire's my turn.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
I apparently didn't buy 100% riding or flying on this character, so I was correcting them. I'm not high enough level to get the good flying though on this thing, which is probably for the best because it'd be a waste. But even 150 feels pretty good. Yeah, no, I logged on this guy, saw I didn't have specialization done at all, so I'm like, okay, let's go do that. Oh, I don't have a flying. I have 60% mount speed. Okay, this needs to be fixed first. Now the question is, how bad am I going to get overcharged for buying some primal mites off the auction house?
I mean, would it make sense to hop on multiple? How many do you need?
I think it's 4. And I doubt there's a cooldown now that we're in Wrath.
I think there might still be one. But, yeah, you just...
They are 145 gold right now, so let's see what primals are going for. Primal Air is somehow 45 gold tonight.
That's weird.
Yeah. So, if I were to buy them all, it looks like it would cost me roughly 90 gold. So it does save me about 50 gold a might.
Yeah, if you craft them on... Well, you probably don't already have a transmute.
No.
master.
Nah, I'm just gonna be lazy. I'm gonna lose like 200 gold.
Are you going to sleep now? Answering.
You have to go on a dungeon for the specialization.
For transmute. Transmute, you just show up. You need to remember where the transmute master is, though. Watch it be in Hellfire, and I just left. No, it's up in Netherstorm. Okay.
Okay, so who has the most holy water?
Justice will be done.
I have 31, but I've been using a bunch.
7.
Yes, I can tell you who has the least. I can't tell you who has the most.
I have 48. I think I'm the high roller here.
I don't loot anything, so
You
it's whatever.
son of a bitch.
I don't really
swear to
loot
you.
much either. I have
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, I knew Lutz was gonna be like the low end because I know he doesn't ever loot, and yeah.
Those names Loots, dude. Fucking cringe.
I've always never looted. I just
Yeah, this has been a long-standing thing. It's why we can't ever have him master loot, because if he master loots, no one's getting loot.
Lutz is too big for right-click stuff. Also, you hear him do the mini panic whenever he sees that he has loot master window open.
yeah, I don't want to do. I don't deal with that shit.
I
Like,
make sure to point it out.
He will pawn it off to me while I'm healing, so he doesn't have to do it.
And I think the best time, and I know you'll remember this when I mention it, was the ZG run when we were trying to do Loot Council prep for the phase. You remember that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it was bad enough that I had to come in and sit AFK basically in the ZG run just to do loot.
Oh, also, Ludes, is there a daily ball eating quota you need us to make, or?
I ate some balls today.
I did too. I ate the white one.
What are you saying? I shared the quest with Ando like literally like 2 seconds before this.
Nice.
I don't know if does it matter if you engage him?
Probably not.
I think so.
Because all that matters is probably the moment he dies. But yeah, so
I must now begin plans for an expedition to Northrend.
are we going to start tracking, you know, how many balls people eat loots instead of grenades?
You know, I thought about what was the thing I talked to you Keems about? Oh, I don't know, like somehow like doing a combination of
No, we'll do.
somehow to like
Statues.
incentivize and penalize people for shitting the bed or doing well on kiting a noob. Alright, turn it in, and then I'm gonna get on my other DK.
Did I come on my little lock? Or baby lock, or is there enough people?
Let's see what we got.
You need something? Have a good one.
Greetings. Till next we meet.
Alright, tomorrow I should have my first piece of tier. Big piece.
Very nice.
Alright.
Who's got things that can come to things?
I have things.
What dungeon or what are you doing?
The daily?
I tanky.
I can come on main, I think, if you need.
Ando's gonna heal. You wanna shadow? Do shadow thing?
I can, if you need someone. I'm on last boss in UK.
I think so.
You actually invite me to the guild.
You have to ask Quinn. I'm on my Ulu character.
How may I help? Good luck, friend. Be careful.
When?
Isaki still here?
Yeah.
What time tomorrow would you be available to chat a little bit before, right? Ish.
Probably be home at 6.
Alright, hit me up when you get home at that point. I want to kind of go over just a few things to adjust.
Yeah, we can talk strat when I go home.
Has this thought?
Yeah.
Golly gosh! Alright, let me just let me know whenever you're good.
I think.
I just like the idea of making a raid leader mad and him yelling at me. Golly gosh, why are you doing that?
Do all tiers drop from like all dungeons?
I don't know how it works, to be honest.
I mean, you should be able to get, I believe it's... Is it all the pieces you can get from... I believe so.
So I just spam all dungeons.
Yeah, so you should be able to... I mean, well... Oh, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, I believe so, yeah. I don't think there's like a specific one that drops shoulders and the other stuff. Because when I mouse over the next ones, which, you know, are fully populated, it just says, yeah, this tier token drops from, and it lists, like, you know, 15 dungeons. So presuming the old Aurora is the same way.
So we definitely need to kill a noob tomorrow. We need to kill a noob tomorrow.
So who's the noob we gotta kill?
The big bug noob.
And Lucy should push the accept button.
Thank you. Might as well tab looking at server rankings.
You saw the tail end beat us to 505 for right?
Shut the fuck up. They did not. I looked.
I know you. I was kind of just hoping that you hadn't looked so I could get you.
They beat
I
us
mean,
25-0.
technically they could do it tomorrow night because they raided before us, but like judging by like so far, I don't think they're that close.
Given that they haven't gotten to phase 2.
However, they're gonna have a whole 3 hours to fucking work on it.
This is true, but yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at like.
Wait, they didn't skip faction champs?
What do you mean skip faction champs?
They didn't skip hard mode faction champs?
No, they did. It took them 2 pulls, and most of their raid time tonight was spent wiping on Valks. They spent. I'm trying to see where was. Really good, like 40 minutes or so on Valks.
Are a lot of people having trouble on Anub?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's by far like the hardest boss in the instance. So.
What was the main issue for us? Just like
No,
healing the penetrating cold.
Yeah, yes, penetrating cold is
really
is where we're at, and part of that is also to help with that, not help, but like just in general, like So the two things that I'm hoping that we need to fix or we need to improve on is one, we pick up a little bit more DPS. That's like about 10% or so. That means we only get one submerge, which is huge. That's a much better fight, right? Having to fuck with that twice. And then penetrating cold. And one of the things we'll do is once we get into phase 3, we'll have everybody just pop frostbot right now while we're progressing, and that'll help with the first one.
People need to just be ready that when
and they need
get
to
it,
be ready for like
they need to use
defensives
their
and
health
health stones.
stones. Yeah, I mean, if they're a pally or a mage or a rogue, any of those classes will just be able to immune it. So,
and you get a notification when you get it. Like it's not like it's like, do I have it or not? Like it's very obvious.
Yeah, you got some heads up.
Yeah, well, yeah. When I get it, I know. Like, and you get plenty of practice of knowing what to hear or listen for during the first phase. It just doesn't matter in the first phase. Although I think I had one time, because I did this on Alt Mage 2 for TOGC, and one of the attempts I just straight up died during the submerge phase because, I just didn't get a single heal from a healer.
This might sound like a silly suggestion, but is there a way to like put all 5 penetrating cold people in the same group?
You don't know
because it's random.
Yeah, it's completely random.
I mean, like once they get it, rearrange the group and then prayer of healing.
By the time you could try to do that, you will be dead. But like we're talking seconds. Like for those initial.
Yeah. But I mean, like with the weak aura, it should make it pretty brain dead, right? Like you go into the settings and so what the weak aura does is it puts a glow right around, but then it also it assigns numbers to people, and you can make it so only your number pops up. You can still see everybody else's stuff,
but yours is the only one that'll have like an aura around it.
I guess is the problem the very like initial tick that people are dying from, or is it?
That's the biggest danger because we're having people hang around at such low health points, right? And they get that first tick, maybe 2, and if people aren't like bombing. Part of it was we had to go back, and one of the things I had to look in the druid, see what they're supposed to be doing. But like, and I need to talk to Derek because a lot of the targets were his.
I like how you two aren't clicking.
Where are you?
We're trying to start this beta.
Like for a shaman, I believe it's like you do lesser healing wave, riptide. That's it. That's what I've seen so far. Most of them do. And that'll be enough to keep your penetrating cold target from dying.
So Kieran, I just realized my mistake.
Yeah.
The character I was like, oh, I'm not, stacked.
Oh yeah, click the box thingy.
Let me go do that. Let me go get the mats. Let's fly out to where he's at. And then I'm looking at him. Why isn't he offering me a quest? And this ALK is level 67. I have to be 68 to do transmute.
Yeah.
So my options are just move to a different
get the first
character or level him like 45% of a level. I'm thinking switching characters is better considering my gear right now is Deadmine's gear at level 67. Almost me out nothing.
Call it out if you're going to use your thing so we don't like waste it.
I'll use mine on this one.
Someone get that one again.
I will.
But actually get some gear out of this.
How about that? Yeah, looking at the few attempts that they did to get loots, it was like just a combination of deaths from penetrating cold in phase 1,
Shadow
or
strikes,
and then just messing up the kite in phase 2. So a little bit of everything, honestly, and they're probably just still figuring out the mechanics.
What guild? Ooh.
No, this is favorite tail end.
Tail end.
That's right, you haven't been around long enough to know of Lutz's deep love for tail end.
People who used to be in our guild in tail end.
So they can go rage with tail end now, right?
I better not see your. I better not see your name helping them get that fucking kill.
Nah, that's just gonna just casually help them to a heroic noob kill, right? Right?
That would be a bad day.
I think the only way loose would be okay is if you're there to sabotage it.
Yeah, let's try the reverse. Lutz is okay if I go and sabotage the heroic noob kill. If I go like DI the tank in phase 3.
Well, don't make it so obvious.
It's okay. Make it obvious.
It's just like I'm okay with obvious.
And there's some bad blood.
Okay, I'll just casually forget to, interrupt one of the targets on Shadow Strike. Or casually misclick the bop, then on my assigned target. Oh, how much? I never asked. How much HP did you and Crank shoot up to with, like, a little bit of gear and epic gems?
I didn't even look, to be honest, but I was already at like 52k. I was just below 52k before I swapped gems.
So that's what, like 40
Fully
unbuffed?
rebuffed.
I was getting clapped in TOGC.
On what?
The worms.
Yeah.
A little bit on Ice Hollow isn't anything you're doing wrong. Like some of it
You
was
just get stunned, and so all of a sudden, like, there's no damage, or like you're just getting chonked on Ice Owl.
Yeah. Well, no, sorry.
Doesn't
I was referring to Ice Hollow as like the whole fight. What I meant was the first one that comes out, Gormok. Because generally it's fine.
Who's got a thing?
I don't.
Who's got a? Anybody got a thing? Let's kill these things.
Might have used them all up by now. What was I saying? Like I know one of the attempts it was like everything was fine, we're good, and then I gotta move out of fire into like just no thing on my back, and just like healer getting in and not really being able to heal meant that we fell behind on healing.
So for like tanks, like on worms, it's because there's a lot of you'll get non-physical damage on top of, that stuff, so like it's not getting mitigated unless you could technically probably spell reflect paralytic poison spew, but not the paralytic, because so I can AMS the burning bile when it's just the tank, but like don't do that. So you could probably spell reflect it too. I don't know, actually you probably can't because it's not targeted. It's like a frontal.
I also didn't have the 4-piece for like 20% magic damage, reduced magic damage.
That would be big. Though I wouldn't try spell. If you could spell reflect burning bile, you don't want to. That's why it led, I think, honestly, to our first wipe. Is I AMS the second burning bile, and we had like 7 people like paralytic poison frozen. You must be mine.
Champions, meet me at the town hall at once. We must take the fight to Mal'Ganis.
Try to stack as much Does everyone have the quest?
Yes, looks like we all do. Is this the daily?
No.
It is. That's the regular.
It was double daily.
Double!
It was double daily.
Follow me. I know the way through.
It was double daily? Can you share the second one?
Says you're not eligible.
Thank you, I got it.
Yes, I'm glad I could get to you before the plague. What is this sorcery?
Anyone feel like doing the Trial of the Crew Champion beta after? Didn't get a chance.
I don't think there is. Oh, yeah, there is a beta.
What is it?
Trial of Champion beta. There's a tank trinket there.
Tank trinket's on
I can
normal,
help
isn't it?
I'll TPS.
The YOG 10-man one's
It's the
on
normal one, right?
Oh, the YOG one's on. Would be on. You're right.
No, the YOG 10 trinket's on.
So if the YOG 10 one's on, can you get both trinkets?
No. You need, the blood is normal only.
Okay.
More vile sorcery. Be ready for anything.
And trying to do some pulls with 0 rage is such cancer.
Let's move on. Watch your backs. They have us surrounded in this room.
So excited to do the fight tomorrow as Affliction. That'll be like between me and Fugi being where we're supposed to be. I feel like that'll smooth everything out.
Oh, Fugi said he wanted to be Affliction from now on, so...
Oh, cool, dude. Cool.
Yeah,
I can't wait to be doomed to Demo.
Yeah, he was saying that you talked to him and said that you were really enjoying Demo, and you'd asked a few people to swap to Affliction full time. So,
well, you know, I didn't hear back from him, so I didn't know he was willing to take that. That's great. I'm happy.
yeah, and he said if Affliction was an option, Fugi said he'd be happy playing Destro instead too, because you know everyone loves Destro Warlocks this expansion.
He should, dude. That's a good look. That's the Chad spec.
Yeah, right.
My old guild had a really good Destro Warlock. I mean, it's easy to be like 99s and everything when you're Destro.
Oh, I'm sure it is, because no one's playing it. Like,
you're competing with what, like 10 people?
Yeah, like there was 800 people logging Destro.
Yeah, let me go look at right now. If I want to go to stats.
Is Frostmage in a silver boat?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, so if I
Frostmage is probably the least represented, I would think.
Yeah.
Let's just go look at something like this. How many people right now are taking the bad specs to heroic noob kills? There are... Okay, you want to know how many Frost Mages have killed heroic noob?
None.
One.
Powerful, dude. What a Chad.
One Frost Mage. One lone Frost Mage. There are 27 DPS blood DKs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There are 26 Beast Mastery Hunters. There are 25 more Beast Mastery Hunters than there are Frost Mages. 0 Subtlety Rogues, so you got that at least.
Yeah, Subtlety Rogue would be another one that's like nobody plays.
20. Oh wow, interesting. Exactly 26 Destro Warlocks. How about that? 26.
How many Arms Warriors?
80. Surprisingly a lot.
I was gonna be generous with the mages and say 10.
No, not even. Not even. There are some stubborn holdouts or guilds without ret tallies, in that there is 374 arcane mages. In contrast to like
mages could still be good.
Yeah,
right. It's not that they're bad. It's just we're reaching
great.
the point where the RNG sliding scale of how good fire is start to really equalize and then take off that like.
How many frost firebolt? Can you see that? Or does it show up as fire?
It's just gonna show up as fire.
Yeah.
There really isn't any reason to be frost firebolt though.
Especially now that ignite mentioning's gone, right?
Well, even before that, like we just ran weak auras and stuff to get around that. Like, to me, frost firebolt was there as a good thing when you just didn't have the hit and you didn't have a way to get a second focus magic, trade. And I suppose for Hodir was good for. And I think a lot of people that were also there were the other spec, potentially just for like, some AoE for like speed clearing. So like speedrunners were probably FFB for that reason. But yeah, no, at this point I wouldn't really suggest it. Like, I could toy with the idea of doing it just so, like, when we went back and cleared Ulduar, I could just switch over to it. Just to, like, try it on Hodir or something, but...
How far behind are those, like, not very used specs in terms of actual DPS?
Very far behind.
Alright, well, give me a spec and I'll tell you, at least based on...
Go Destro.
Frost Mage.
Frost Mage, well, it's gonna be hard.
What's a patch? Go look at a patchwork 5.
So, well, alright, let me...
You go Ulduar.
Sure.
Phase 3 Ulduar, that might not be representative though, because they might be live with people doing it.
Yeah, and how many frost mages are you going to randomly have in the last like week, 2 weeks, whatever. But I mean, this one on a noob, he did 5.6 thousand.
Jesus Christ.
Compared to the fire mages that did 11,000. So
yeah, but I literally did 5.6 thousand on a noob. I'm happy to go affliction again.
Yeah, the afflictions did on average 8.9. And on average, actually, I guess I was looking at max there, but yeah, on average, Fire Mage did 8.4, Max did 11, Warlock average was 8.9, Max was 13.5. So you definitely have a spread depending on how fast your kill time was, how good the caster was.
So the best Frost Mage is still way below average.
The best Frost Mage is like doing half. Less than half of the best, and even that were like 3,000 and change below. So massive difference. But like Arcane on a new, average did 6.8, max did 10. So there's definitely like a wide gap there, whereas, but that fight is definitely one that caters to fire, because I get to sit there and multi-target a whole bunch of ads, whereas Arcane is just, single focus. Doesn't really play to Arcane strength.
Well, show me Destrolock. Or tell me Destrolock, I guess.
Destrolock was actually a very narrow window. Again, there's only 26, but your average, I guess, was 7.6. Your high was 8.1.
Yeah, see, so Destro's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, your high your high on Destro was still lower than.
What's the high on Affliction?
Your 13.5.
Yeah.
So it was a 5k.
It's not insignificant.
No, but I mean, even your average, was 8.9 versus. So even your average was about 1,000 greater compared to the high. Which part of it is also just like decent long execute phase, and it's not like you have any kind of execute phase as Destro compared to Affliction.
Are there people who play the not very good specs in a like high caliber setting?
You always get memes sometimes.
I mean, so it depends. I mean, like, right. So, like, this particular phase, you have like good GHPs that are clearing week 1, right? So, yeah, probably like you have someone that's like fully decked out from last phase, and they know they're going to buy stuff. Yeah, I could see them taking where that Frost Mage probably came from.
Like, I'm wondering how much of the like low parse number is because they run in a not as good group.
What do you mean? Frost mages drop more ice paths.
So there is a correlation to that, Lemon,
There is
where
a correlation.
the lower performing guilds are more likely to have people accepting of off meta specs, because like the whole point is like, even if you're like a Chad guy who's just fucking like that guy who's balling on that Frost mage, right? Pumping. Like if he went and did any other spec, he would be doing a shit ton more damage. And so like a more competitive guild is like, what the fuck?
It'd be like the equivalent of, if you go back to vanilla, right? The person playing Feral Druid, has to work so hard, and, you can see the DPS he gets for all his work, right? But then you put that same person putting that kind of work in on a Fury Warrior, and he blows him out of the water. Like, no, not even compared. Or say with, like, if you had a Retribution Paladin back in Classic, like, same concept. Now, granted, now that we're fast forward, we're in Wrath, there are a lot of stuff that are, a lot closer, right? Like
there's definitely a lot more parity between classes and specs compared.
So yes, I mean, Industrial Warlock is definitely, I would say, still in the comparable range, right? In that, if you have someone that was like really good,
as bad as Arms Warrior.
Right, exactly. Like you could put if you put someone like Fugi playing Destro, right, with good gear and all that stuff. Yes, he would probably would do more than these people are doing, but it's just a case of why not just be on like one of the better specs, or granted Fugi's on Demonology, but he kicks ass at Demonology, so
yeah, Fugi's always been a baller.
Yeah, which this is probably the first expansion where we've had someone in the quote support spec role that was actually really good at it.
Because like we got him in TBC, and he was an Ellie shaman.
I can't loot that right now.
Yeah, and he played that the whole way, and this is like,
I can't loot that.
Technically he's still in the okay, I'm not playing the best spec, but at least he's on like arguably one of the best classes.
Anyone for a ToC run?
Yeah, I understand you here.
I can go on thought.
Just gonna throw a thing down.
Open for business. See you later.
So I've managed to waste more time queuing.
I am honored.
How?
By going, okay, I switched to someone. All right, I high enough, I'm specialized, blah blah blah. All right, let's go fly out to the guy, and then realize, oh, I apparently was supposed to go talk to current specialization to unlearn it first, then fly all the way out to the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So, and my hearth was set to Borean Tundra, so we're gonna hearth. We're gonna fly back to Dalaran. We're gonna do it correctly this time. Might have even been faster just to fly back from. Oh well, this is where we are at.
I really think it's annoying that you can't fly your mount directly into this fucking place.
Into what place?
I mean, you can if it's a small enough one.
Yeah, if it's small enough one.
Protos, you can. I'm saying. That's the like.
Can you like dismount and with your momentum fly into the portal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was able to fly in on Mimhead.
Yeah, super easy to go in on Horseman's Mount.
Yeah, I never got that.
I've actually never done this dungeon.
That was super easy. All those frost and fire chair-ups just run right into him. Ando's got you. gives you a buff, but you take some damage. Nah, if you've got some sort of DVM thing going, it'll basically do the dungeon for you.
It's a joust, right?
So, are you familiar with fiberglass insulation?
Yeah.
So you know what it looks like, right?
There's different kinds, but you talking about like the old school pink stuff?
I'm talking about the stuff that kind of looks like cotton candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking at a video of some
stuff, by the way.
some dumb kid that decided, well, this looks like cotton candy, and just leaned up with her mouth and like ripped off a mouthful into her mouth.
Oh my god. Bro, that's just spun glass.
Yeah. And the people near her, thankfully, were smart enough to yell at her to spit it out. You're an idiot, etc., etc. But I was just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, fuck that stuff, man. I've worked with that stuff so much.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
It is
like, if
so
you're at all...
fucking itchy. Holy crap! Because like you're just getting, you handle it, and even if like the only way it doesn't is if like you get like a paper suit or something like that when you're dealing with it and whatnot. But like, it just like because it just cuts you like these tiny like little microscopic cuts, like all over everywhere it touches. It's really it's terrible shit.
Mm-hmm. Like I guarantee, even though she immediately spat it out, like she's probably still gonna have some irritation. Like there's still gonna be some parts of that mouth.
All right, so we need to set this to + or whatever. Right? Here we go.
Yeah.
I wish it would give you like a buff showing you that you did it correctly. Let someone do alpha.
Well, it gives you the emote. It says you've emoted into the correct.
If you do one, can you swap it to the other before you kill a boss?
If you have to like walk out to.
Yeah, you have to walk out.
Can we click? Everybody click. Did we get it? No, we suck. Do we all need to? That's all flags so we get the splash from Holy Light.
I mean, could just.
Oh yeah, I set it to unflag now.
Oh, then never mind. I will unflag in 5 minutes then. Alright.
Annoyances with plugging.
Yeah, I think we had like a few days ago.
Why can't I get on this fucking thing?
You have a joust?
Yep.
Yeah.
Give up your lovely weapon and equip that garbage.
So do I need to be on a horse?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no healing or anything on this. It's just you're just sitting there, putting up your shield and charging people.
Yeah.
Is it 3 at one time or what? How does this work?
You just charge them over and over again, and you knock off their shield.
No, I know. So it's just
That's all it is. Just focus fire them.
Charge does the most damage.
Yeah, that's why I just typically
make sure you refresh
your
shield.
But yeah, you can pre-stack them before the fight starts and all that.
How many bosses are there?
3, 4? Not a lot.
I charged in a nice hit.
And you're doing it on the hard mode or whatever. So you'll have make sure you pick up the.
Oh, and the second boss, pray for the dude.
You won't get him, but pray. Well, as I say, you can get the enrage thing like you would in a battleground, so deal more damage. There'll be healing ones out there too.
Yeah, if you don't get the dude, the fight's infinitely harder.
Yeah, I think I've only gotten the dude one time since I.
Let's start with the Tauren. And try to finish him off
Make sure you
close to the
refresh your
sunny.
shield.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I'm out
Let's
of
do
range.
orb.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. It's too far away.
And they will get up to go on another horde.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Just run 'em. Now we get our weapons out or what?
Yeah. No, it's just DPS and them. They're going to kind of behave like the faction champs in ToC.
Are all the things on the floor bad?
No.
Do we want to avoid them all or
Most of them are. There's like frost traps and there's fire
what?
traps.
Banana peels and stuff?
Banana peels will
What's
just make you
the-
fall. They'll make you fall. But the thing that looks like a leaf is going to heal you, and the thing that looks like a red whatever is going to give you a DPS.
Roses will give you a buff.
Yeah, roses will give you a buff too. Yeah.
So let's pull. Kill the Torn first.
What's the roses? Okay, I see. Never mind.
Buff.
I don't know what
Alright,
buff, but
here we go. We're killing Skull. You start?
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
at least that's one good thing, Qin. The fact that it's only 150 to give up your specialization.
Yeah.
Gotta love the inflation there. 150 actually was a consideration back then, and now it's like whatever. I'm gonna settle for just doing this guy, I think, tonight, because this has been a pain in the necks. Maybe we'll do more later.
Can you guys run in? Never mind. Just got here. Now what? Oh, we killed it.
I would be sure to loot chests.
Thank you, good Herald. Your words are too kind. May the light
Oh,
give
Lemon,
me
you
strength
got a
to
vigilance
provide a
out, right?
worthy challenge.
What are we
Yeah,
doing?
yeah.
Yeah, totally.
What's the shtick? We just kill them
Buildings.
one group at a time?
Yep. I mean, you could pull them all at once if you want.
No.
I wouldn't suggest it.
That's still recharging. That spell is ready.
You want to save the monk for last?
You save monk for last? Why? Because he does that shit?
This.
Okay.
What does that do if he's not last?
It just slows down your progress on the other ones. To 75% slowdown. I know this is the boss that's really pain in the ass.
You got the
Yeah.
room.
It's kind of the boss that Ando will have to be more awake than the last one.
What do they do?
50% she'll put everyone to sleep and summon a big boss.
And then she'll continue to cast stuff.
Like one of them's just she'll summon Vezex. We'll have to fight Vezex.
But it's random who you get.
And while the adds up, she'll have a 25% damage reflect.
Thank you, and I got a bad opponent.
Oh, did you?
I kept a hand with only red mana. Their thoughts using away my blue cards.
I wonder if you can purge that off of them. Just
I think you
shield slam
can.
it up.
You might have mass dispelled it once.
Let us begin. That's still recharging.
Red thing's bad or apple's good? What's the red blight?
Take this time to consider your past deeds.
Hello, Algalon.
Oh, hey, yeah.
I can't pass that yet.
Still want to be able to interrupt her.
Oh, don't run me over that, please. Thank you.
Can you tank her next to her? Or?
Take your rest.
What the fuck?
Quick Ando, run in.
Be at ease.
Okay, so that's the fight.
So can we tank next to her that I can we can tab?
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. I've never done this shit before either.
My interrupter died.
Yeah, her holy fire will one-shot people. Almost.
So
people.
the holy fire is what we're gonna interrupt.
Yeah. Holy fire and the renew.
Can the renew just get dispelled off?
It can.
I don't have a dispeller though.
My pet.
Shield slam it?
You could shield slam it though.
Yeah.
I think. Maybe?
Yeah, shield slam works.
If we clear all the junk on the ground, do they respawn?
Yep. More spawns. So yeah, good idea to kind of be a tight square so the ad spawns right next to her.
Alright, so let's just get closer. Let's go.
Well then, let us begin. That's still recharging. Take this time to consider your past deeds.
Yay, Van Cleef.
Is that good or?
You've got multiple things? He's not dead?
I can't cast that. That's still recharging. Be at ease.
Alright, who wants Soulstone roll for it?
Ando.
I haven't seen her roll anything for it.
The rats are attacking each other or some shit. 1 second.
Build likes me at all, dude.
But yeah, the toolkit of like intervene, disarm, spell reflect. Those are all pretty good tools for this fight.
Disarm the big ad thing.
Yeah. Especially when it's like Van Cleef or Alglon.
Does this spell reflect then more for the smite spam?
Yes, it spell reflect. Usually you have to be paying attention to where she's targeting, but you can sneak quite a bit of damage onto her and keep yourself from taking that.
Do you have like you can like set focus and see where she's targeting?
And yeah, cheeky intervene and then charge back is pretty useful.
What would the intervene be for?
Usually to save Ando from like a holy fire or something.
Yeah, I think both
Does it work
died,
against
like,
spells like that?
Actually,
it
no,
works
probably
against,
not. Oh, I'm more thinking if you respect into safeguard.
Do I have anything in the mail? I do have this. 1 second, should be back in 1 second. Yes, we save all our cooldowns for. Wait, she summons the dude.
Can't talk to the dude, no, no. You can't talk to the dude, no, no. You can't talk to the dude and things will never be right until you go.
Oh, and Shadow Aura might be useful for the phase too.
Isn't Holy Fire Smite?
Yeah, those are
Fire?
holy damage, but the ad is all shadow.
Hmm.
Their damaging abilities and AoE fear can be resisted.
Oh, good to know. I'll pop all my shadow protection pots.
I know I got one rolling right now. And it'll be back before it falls off, right?
Yeah, she just sat down. All right, let's go.
Well then, let us begin. Take this time to consider your past deeds. Even the darkest memory fades when confronted. That's still recharging. Excellent work.
Oh, hey, that's unironically an upgrade for you.
Oh, the shoulders.
Yeah. Well, it's just a small upgrade, but an upgrade.
You can take that for Auspec if you want that. The whichever. No.
What do you use champion seals for?
Yeah, for
Mainly
various
trash.
things. You can turn them in for pets when you have enough
Like 40 for
turn-ins
pets.
from
I
them.
mean,
I don't remember this. I do remember doing this like briefly. Don't forget to get your champion. So, but I don't remember all this shit on the ground.
That's
This is
the
plus.
Oh, okay. What's this guy's deal?
He's an unholy DK with the ground thing that slows you down.
Pathetic little tournament.
And his corpse explodes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Super easy, he'll die real fast. Oh, and a shit ton of shadow damage, by the way.
Still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
See, super easy. Fights
Did he
over.
come back?
Yeah,
Can I move him like out in the open here?
That's still recharging.
kind of kite him on the outside, I think.
Final phase, if you're ranged, stay far away from him. And Ando, you'll probably want to Aura Mastery Shadow at some point.
What's he doing in the final phase?
Stacking debuff.
Duration goals.
And he marks someone for death.
What was the reason for kiting around the edge?
To get away from the exploding ghouls.
Probably Aura Mastery now. Or did it drop and I just didn't see it?
Nope.
Max. Alright, guys. Oh, don't forget to turn in your oh fuck, I got 50 seconds. Don't forget to turn in your daily if you hadn't already.
Is there a chest for this guy?
Nah, he just dropped loot.
Thanks for bringing me along.
Thanks for helping me with this.
Yeah, man. Let me know if you want to go again tomorrow or whatever.
Yeah, the other guy is infinitely easier because just look away from him when he does his cast thing, and then dispel the stun before he throws the hammer at the person.
Comparatively, he's a joke.
Yeah, he's a super joke.
Okay, so Satyr Orbs,
Which is why there's an 80% chance for her to spawn and 20% chance for him to spawn. Seems that way anyway.
What do I need? I need
Anything good to use Sedaria Lessons for the tank?
Boots?
Yeah, boots, chest.
Pulsar gloves would be nice.
Like, is it better
But
to
I'll get
buy
my
the
gloves soon, so I'm not
Crusader
worried about
Orbs
buying
and the
those.
craft stuff?
I think the boots are still better. I have to go look, but
Boots are super good. Chest, maybe Crusader Orbs might be better.
Greaves of the Iron Army?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Oh,
just
yeah, that's
use
a pretty good
Nebula
one, too.
Band.
Or what boots are you talking about?
That's all I need.
The
Oh yeah, I thought you meant
it's
steel
such
leg plates.
like the only upgrade is just
Yeah,
the
there's
yellow
essentially
socket, which I guess is
a
pretty
lot
good,
of
but
items
like
on this that
yeah, Greaves of the Iron Army.
what,
probably want to pick up.
10 spell power, 12
Still don't have
haste. Is
those
that the or is it 12 spell power and
how many Sidereal
10
Essences
haste?
is that?
25.
Oh god, I should just do some fucking heroics then. Jesus.
Oh,
What's
nice.
25?
I got
The lights?
Boots.
That Transmute Master set up.
Or I could get
I mean,
3
I switched.
Crusader Orbs.
Greaves of the Iron Army says it's only 19.
I'm just gonna get Crusader Orbs. I don't need Nebula Band.
Dreams of the
Nebula
Iron
Band.
Army's 19.
What were you saying? It's 25 then.
The Gilded Leg
Get
Plates.
2 Sidereal Lessons, or 2 Crusader Orbs.
I'd be
And if they're
aiming for
what,
that
1k
also.
each? 2k gold?
Yeah, they're
I
better
don't
than
know.
your current pants.
See you guys tomorrow.
See you
Don't
later.
forget I have raid.
Is that no raid? Going to the bar? Cool.
Mhm.
Oh, you left Gilgamesh and Brian Tundra.
Well, that's where my hearth is. That is hearth.
Yeah.
I've gone back to Dalaran at least twice now. I keep forgetting to set the hearth there. It's okay, I'll fly across Wintergrasp. Maybe it'll port me to Dalaran.
Hey gold, I could really use it.
Yeah, only if the event's going on.
Well, it was when it last flew for us.
Yeah, it's been 50 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's banned.
Well,
The 232 pieces. Well, that's 10 mana. Let's look at 25.
My opponent's playing an old deck that doesn't really keep up anymore with the meta.
What is it? Mono red land destruction, Karn?
No. You're close, though.
Oh.
Mono blue Karn?
Try again.
I really have to do this.
Green?
Try again.
That saves me so many badges?
White.
My goodness.
No.
Mono black Karn?
No.
I don't know, it's kind of sound like I was getting close with the Karn thing.
You are. Kind of.
Esper Karn?
No. I'm surprised you haven't included on what kind of deck this is.
Colorless Karn.
There you go. Like, he's gonna realize it's not a color.
I mean, that one actually picked up some pretty nutty things.
And yet, it did a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, I mean, right now it can literally combo with the One Ring and untap all your shit.
Yeah, it was, hey, I'm going to play a couple Radiant Fountains. I'm going to play a Mind Stone. I'm going to play out a Urza's Construction Drone, which I just promptly killed and went back to...
Well, good night, everybody. Thank you.